In your ideal world, can women vote?
Nobody.
No,
would.
no,
The
dude,
thing is, we live in
dude,
America.
Why would you want
the thing is,
democracy?
dude,
I don't get
this,
it.
We
dude,
live in
the thing is, this
America
dude,
where like people can do all kinds of things, right? Like women can hunt if they want to, and some women they hunt and they don't even complain,
the thing
which
is,
is
Barber
like
doesn't understand because Barber is like a dumb liberal who is dumb, and the thing is,
I'm just asking
doesn't
if
wanna
you
know.
think women
no,
should
no,
vote.
sir. It's not sexism. It's just general realism, you know.
Like, I'm trying to have a conversation because like this is stuff I'm like, you know,
because the Democrats would control you like a fiddle with that kind of.
I'm not trying to come in here like this other guy and just call you all just like call you names. I'm trying to have a conversation. Ality, this is so crazy how people like you say that people like me like talk and like work in feelings, and you're literally just wrong.
There's more, you know, there's more meaning in the world than just pleasure, right? Like these people don't live. Like I know that's like the values of a liberal, but that's why we don't share the values of a liberal, dude. You know, we believe in God, we believe in traditionality, we believe in community nationalism.
Based.
No indoctrination. You know, did I say nationalism, religion, what else? Strong values.
Yeah, as a fascist, I believe that we need a state in which everyone has to pee standing up, penis or not.
And like, I'm not gonna be a libertarian and say, oh, you know, like the government's like this, but they can't control me and I have my own freedom, so I get to do whatever I want in my own little white picket fence. No, because anyone contributes to their community, and anything you do is gonna, you know, it's gonna affect other people too.
Based.
Whatever that helps. Not just you, but whatever helps the community and helps.
You know, I agree with you, man. Traditionalism should be brought back, man. Like when we were like cavemen, we used to like have the women like in the kitchens while like we would just go and hunt. I think we should go back to that, low key.
Yeah.
When you say community values, what do you mean in specific?
In the South, they still do that in the South.
Yeah, yeah, like the man goes to work and then the woman's like in the kitchen. Yeah, I know that.
Yep.
Sure, or like the women can be out here too, you know, like.
I mean, the women could like be out there.
In your ideal world, can women vote?
Nobody.
No,
like the thing is, we live in America.
Why would you want democracy? I don't get it.
We live in America where like people can do all kinds of things, right? Like women can hunt if they want to, and some women they hunt and they don't even complain, which is like amazing. That's so rare, right? But imagine a blue-haired woman out here hunting. What would she be hunting?
Oh
Definitely not deer.
Dude, she would be hunting liberals, bro. She would be hunting liberals.
She'd be hunting fucking OnlyFans followers, bro. Yeah. She'd be putting up.
In your ideal world, though, could the blue-haired woman vote?
But the thing is, Barber doesn't understand because Barber is like a dumb liberal who is dumb, and the thing is,
I'm just asking if you think women should vote.
Sir, quiet. Anyways, the thing is, bro, this dude doesn't understand that a woman could like go out and like work, and then the man could be in the kitchen, bro. It's like both ways, bro. It's not sexism. It's just general realism, you know.
So women can vote.
You got be. Yeah, they can vote.
All right.
You know women that have like their husband in chains, like their husband's like their fucking little dog. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm losing my ability to talk. I'm asking in your ideal world, would women be able to vote?
No,
not at all. Nobody can vote.
Nobody can vote.
You are a host.
Okay, that's actually okay. No, I want to follow this now. Why no one can vote? I'm very curious now. Why should no one be able to vote?
Democracy is
because the thing is, bro. Why should we let one person vote? Because the thing is, this is all to create.
Well, we let everyone vote.
Like, dude. Because the thing is, the thing is, bro. If we let just one majority vote for like one side and the other, like it's dividing America, bro. It's the reason why Republican and fucking Democrat exists. There's one retarded side. There's one not retarded side. It's just a spectrum, bro. It's on the spectrum.
Nah, I just don't like. I just think democracy's not good at all. You get
That's what I'm saying. I
it's
agree. I agree.
it's hinged on a like educated populace, and you get people like Sean Solo here who can't even define the word cope, probably can't spell the word elevator,
See,
and is now gonna have the ability to maintain.
Dude, I
like,
fix elevators for a living. Get real.
wow, that'd be really sad. Then.
So my follow-up question to you,
You know
because
how
that's
hard it
that's
is
kind
to
of like
fix an
something that's
elevator?
a sentiment that I somewhat share with you. So my question is would you advocate for like a system in which you have to like pass some sort of like standardized test in order to like vote? Like just like
Oh,
no, not at all. Why would
Yeah,
you
they don't
want
want to do that because they could never pass it.
Dude, okay, no.
You wouldn't
Because
pass it either.
Sean, bro, you look a little high, so I'm
I can
gonna
pass.
give you
Yeah,
some grace.
I'm
gonna
always
give you
high.
some
And I can
grace.
pass any test you.
well, I was
put in front of
asking
me.
the person that was
Dude.
Advocating for like no voting because of like an uneducated
Yeah, I
populace. I'm
advocated
asking
for
like
no
if you like were to
That was me.
yeah,
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
were
I
if you
advocated
if
for
like the
no
populace
voting.
were to prove that they had like a certain level of education, and if they didn't, then they just weren't allowed to vote. Like, sorry, you just aren't informed enough or something like that. Like, if they were to
Nah,
pass
it'd
like a
be-
standardized like knowledge test.
It'd be based upon with how the United States works currently. It's like owning land is such a monumentous task. So I would basically place more emphasis on that. So if you were to like own land, then your ability to like vote should be like.
But
you
it's
should
like
have the
that's
ability to
just
vote.
like
It'd be lesser.
Yeah,
But wouldn't
because
it-
I don't want some like rentoid basically that lives in an apartment complex, like super duper broke and just gets Uber Eats all day, and he's gonna like vote for some like
Yeah,
social welfare garbage.
Yeah,
he
but
shouldn't. Yeah. That guy. Yeah, no. Look, he's being right, bro.
Holy
If
I mean-
that guy who's here voting, he shouldn't vote because he is a lazy piece of shit.
My
He
counter to
should not
that.
vote because he's black. Also, he's black.
Okay,
some
well, ignoring
engineers.
the ad hoc, my counter to that is like, I feel like the reason why
some-
landowners
some-
hold like a lot of like power with voting is because like when we're talking about like the land of America and the actual like
Oh my God,
physical
you're so
America, like
retarded.
they are owning like large chunks of it. You know what I mean? So it makes sense
Yeah,
that they
you're
would
really
get to
dumb.
make decisions about
Hey,
like
don't
those
be
large
rude.
chunks of it. So I'm just
Dude,
like,
the Democrats would
isn't-
like I'm
control
trying to
isn't
have
it
a
better-
conversation because like this is stuff I'm like, you
No,
know,
because the
Is it-
Democrats would control you like a fiddle with that kind of.
I'm not trying to come in
mindset.
here like this other guy and just call you all retarded and just like call you names and try to have a
because the
conversation.
Democrats would control you, bro. They would
Isn't
control
it better?
your ass.
Isn't it better counter that there's a whole bunch of engineers and lawyers and doctors all renting
Hey,
right now, but a bunch
Roberto.
of like useless people that are own
Yeah,
their
you.
land in some super cheap place somewhere. So why should doctors, lawyers, and engineers in cities not get a vote, but like some guy that happens to live in podunk nowhere, they don't get a vote?
So how would you
Yeah, that makes
so
no
how would
sense,
you
man.
give the doctors and lawyers and like the
He's
more
advocating
educated
for
members of society,
authoritarian.
how would you give them more voting power?
He's advocating
Equal
for.
to
wouldn't. They
patriarchy
have more
society.
voting power already because they have money.
No.
How does
that's not
money
how it
doesn't
equal
change.
voting power? I'm
Yeah, I don't
curious.
get it.
Well, money is what people who want to influence people do to persuade people to follow them, right? So like advertising, being able to
Yeah.
hire people to get out the vote, being able to like just like money. Money has been directly equated to political speech in the U.S. Like I think that's wrong, but that like
So
I could
left
definitely
wing-
see an argument for like how money can lead to like having more resources to like go and lobby and like push your agenda further than like someone who like maybe doesn't, who has to work a 9 to 5, like
Yeah.
5 to 6 days a week or something like that. Like the
Yeah, but that only
disparity in
gives you
like
so
time and
much.
resource.
Oh my god.
I can
Yeah, you
understand that
can't, like-
point of view.
The
Oh my
problem
god.
though
This
is
is
that you
why I
can't.
hate liberals.
The problem is though is you can't directly buy votes. Like you can influence people, but it's basically just down to like whether or not you were persuasive.
what do you think is the think is
True,
the
true.
biggest
I've definitely
barrier to
seen some really
people
cringy
voting?
ads.
Yeah,
Like,
like you'll
you-
see
you-
like
you-
some like woke libtards with like some obese black man who'll be like, "Here's how you could fight white supremacy," and it's just like, am I doing what?
Yeah. What do you think is one of the most like biggest the ways people get the vote out on voting day?
Dude,
Like,
this
what-
is
what-
like,
what-
this
what
is
do you
like
think?
so retarded, bro.
Tweets.
Okay, then don't
obviously
talk then.
No, because you obviously don't know why Democrats get the most vote, bro. They
No,
get the most
Okay.
vote simply
50-50.
because.
Why do they get the most vote
simply-
then?
simply because of black people, bro. Black people have been controlled by the Democrats for
Statistically,
ever since,
black
like,
people
Kennedy
vote overwhelmingly
put down that
conservative, though.
statement.
You're wrong. You're just
You-
objectively wrong. You're stupid and wrong.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
I'm
bro,
not
but you're
I'm
literally wrong.
objectively wrong.
No,
I'm
you're
not
actually objectively wrong.
I'm not
Black people
objectively wrong.
overwhelmingly
No,
vote
you're actually-
conservative.
No, they vote Democrat.
You're just ignoring reality.
Hold
This
on.
is so
I have to
crazy
bring
how
that
people
in
like
charge. I
you
have to bring
say
charge,
that
bro.
people like
Vote
me
Democrat.
like talk and like
Vote
work in
Democrat.
feelings, and you're
Democratic
literally
and
just wrong.
Republican, bro. And you can act like you don't notice that, but
Just post something. Just post something, guys.
Okay. Chill out. Just for like a minute, guys. Okay. I don't want to whip out the belt. Well, any more than I had to, I guess.
Just post your stats on that. That's an easy one to fact
Okay.
check.
Because we gotta like, because we shout over each other. It's not a conversation. It's just a stream of constant. Okay.
All right, what's going on here?
Well, I think it's going to come down to if you're talking to like a small like county elections, city elections versus state, federal elections, right? Like where I'm from in Georgia, most of it is going to be black people voting heavily towards the Republicans in their area. But when it comes to a federal level, you're probably going to see most black people vote for the Democrat.
How does
Yeah,
that work?
that's what I'm saying, bro. This guy does not understand, bro.
But
This
it's
is
not.
here
But
with
it's not.
women.
But it's not a matter of all black people are controlled. It's
Dude,
like
it's not, dude, it is. It literally is.
How
Lyndon
are
B.
they
Johnson
controlled?
literally said this.
Oh
He said
my
that we're gonna
God.
keep these.
And I might be
Bro,
wrong
I don't
here.
care
Hold
what
on.
you gotta say, bro. Like,
This
this
guy's
is
actually
you're
too
liberal.
retarded to know, though.
You're a liberal.
He'll never
You're
know.
a
Never said
liberal.
this.
You're a
This means he
liberal.
never said
You're
this.
liberal. No. What do you think I'm about to say? What am I about to say?
I'm gonna have them voting Democrat. That he never said that. That was never
You know
said.
what, man? I
No,
do
dude,
gotta.
it was actually said. It was
Hey,
actually
real
said.
quick,
They
Five
had
Nights at
never
Freddy
told
guy.
you
evidence
Hey,
of it. They had
thinking black
evidence of
man.
it.
Thinking black man, real quick. I did look it up, and I do gotta admit that it seems like I was wrong. What I'm got here says only 14% of conservative today actually identify as conservative. So it seems like you were correct there about blacks not being overwhelmingly conservative. I do have to concede that point, but I still disagree with you that Democrats are winning the vote solely because of black people.
Dude, because the thing is, the black people think. I mean, not black people. I'm black myself. Fuck.
No,
I'm
it's
just
mothers,
saying.
it's
I'm
suburban
just,
moms.
dude. I don't, dude. Can you stop interrupting me? You fucking libertarian retard. Okay.
Hey,
You know, at least we can agree on something. Hell yeah.
I just hate.
I'm not
I just hate
libertarian.
hearing liberals in my ear.
I'm not libertarian. What?
Voices in my head.
Fired.
This is your average Jesse Lee Peterson fan right here.
I'm a libertarian. What's wrong?
Pretty
with
much. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
Libertarian-
amazing.
Libertarians be like,
Amazing.
we need a society in which gay people could defend their pot fields with butt sex and assault rifles.
Well,
Except,
Bruh.
except they've killed the tax system
be
so the fucking protection doesn't exist anymore, and we get invaded.
Exactly.
Yes, that's what I keep
Yeah.
telling him. I was like, China's not going to be like, oh, they're libertarian now. Oh, that's cute. They're like,
Yeah,
wow,
we'll
they're
pay for
dumb
the
now.
military. Yeah, no, so they're fucking brain dead.
is China
It-
con or China?
But no, like when that whole thing about like what's his name, LBJ saying I'll have those N-words voting Democrat, that he never said that. That's fake news.
Dude, what food stamps?
You
are
can
as a
easily look this up.
Republican?
It's a very old. It is a very old myth.
So you wouldn't say food stamps are more of on the liberal side than conservative, right?
Of the who
No.
uses them.
oh,
Yes.
I feel like it's like,
No, I believe it's overall more conservatives use them, but proportionally it is like inner city, like African Americans.
And that's what I'm saying. The reason is they're keeping black people from
But they're
actually.
keeping conservatives down too with the same logic. It doesn't make sense.
I mean,
It's just a
the
system to
thing
help
is,
people.
it's kind of like killing two birds with like one stone, right? Like the poor conservatives and the poor Democrats, the poor black Democrats, they're probably gonna be able to
No,
vote.
no.
They're probably
So
gonna
the
be stuck
difference-
doing food stamps.
The difference is that the impoverished African Americans in the inner city realize that like Democrats are the ones that like keep these systems like supported to help them like literally live, right? Granted, like yeah, there is like the whole thing of like, oh, at a certain point it just falls, so you're like it's better to just not go full potential, right, and get enough money to go over the poverty line because we don't have a slide. But that's a progressive like policy that isn't going to be implemented because the conservatives, who also get the same fucking welfare, are too stupid to realize that it's the Democrats that are actually helping them as well, just like they didn't know that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act were
Dude.
the exact same thing.
What the fuck is
were?
wrong with you?
Oh,
What
that's
the
right.
fuck is
Yeah.
wrong
I
with
think,
you, dude?
I think Obamacare was like.
Are you saying?
the-
Are you saying? Is this idiot saying food
Yeah,
stamps
I'm right,
is
Alpha.
helping black people? Food
Right.
stamps are helping black people?
Overwhelmingly,
I
It
yeah.
does help black people for a little.
Overwhelming yes.
You're crazy.
Now it's gonna
You're
be
crazy.
food.
It's
I'm
keeping
gonna
us
say
at
yes.
the same
The
Food
problem
poverty.
is no.
Tell
the
me
food
how many
stamps
black
aren't the
people on
problem.
food stamps? How many
Food
black
stamps
people
aren't
on
the.
food stamps?
So let me
How many
hold
black
on.
people on?
It's a
Alright,
system that
fine.
works with the food stamps that is the problem, right? The fact is, so the better, the more like money you get, right? You should like not get as much support. But the problem is that we have a cliff where it falls off, where you just get zero at a certain point, right? Instead of just slowly going down, and that is the actual
Hey,
problem with our welfare system.
wait,
But
wait,
we're
wait, wait.
not going to get that.
Well, do you not?
Dude.
Well, like I think SSI does that. So like I think, yeah, SSI. I think for every $2 you make, they take $1 away from your check or whatever. So you have to be like 1,400 something dollars to like just be off of it entirely. So I
God damn.
guess we
Yeah, it
we
is
should
kind
have.
of stupid how you do have to hit like if you work
30K
a
and then
job that's
boom,
minimum
30K
wage
and then
and you
boom.
work like 40 hours a week, you probably won't hit enough to get whatever the minimum is. Where it's like, okay, now we'll help you. If you make like $1,000 less, you get no fucking help at all. That is kind of stupid.
It is.
But the thing is, dude, the people who have food stamps, I just want to ask, like, so these people who have food stamps are generally on welfare. Do they get out of their situation? Like, do they end up getting out of their situation when on these programs?
I applied for food
It's my
stamps, and I
understanding
get
that the
23
majority
bucks a
of
month.
it's my understanding that the majority of food stamp holders are working people.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
think so. I think it's like 50-50.
There's requirements.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the. Well, I mean, I'm going to
Oh,
school, so
requirements,
one of the
requirements-
requirements
If
is
you
working
if you
too,
get
but
15 an hour, if you get 15, so the welfare like cliff really starts at like 30K, right? So if you work if you have a $15 an hour job, you can work 40 hours a week, and that's 52 a day, right? And your income is 31,200 before taxes, right? You hit the welfare cliff. It's stupid.
Oh, no,
It's really
it's not.
fucking
Why don't
dumb.
they just
Yeah,
make
that's retarded. That's
why don't they
actually
just make food
retarded.
cheaper, bro?
Yeah. Well, we've been trying.
We mean
Dude, I
instead
think-
of having
I
a
think-
welfare fund, just make
I
food
mean,
cheaper.
I did have this discussion with a friend of mine who's just
Private
really
companies aren't
fucking
gonna
bad
do
with
that.
money and buying the correct food, but like, it is pretty
No, but the
cheap
government
if you're
can cover
buying
the
shit
price of
that's
it.
like raw food. If you're buying like broccoli and rice and shit like that, it is really, really cheap. It still is pretty. It's like $1. You can get shit for really cheap still.
Yeah, it's the problem is like the amount of time that takes.
It doesn't take that much time though. If you're good with your time, I understand the problem.
No,
is a lot
because
of
if
these
you're
people
hitting
that
that cliff,
already
you're
the reason
gonna-
that they're in this position in the first place is because they're bad with money and they're bad with their own time.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand
yeah,
that, but
sure.
like, it doesn't take that much. It doesn't take a lot of money and it doesn't take that much time.
No, the problem
it's
is
just
that,
they
like,
have to
the
be
whole-
properly taught how to do this shit. Apparently, at 32
So
years
the,
old.
the thing about like having two jobs is a bit of a meme. Not like a huge amount of people have that, right? But this is like when you're in like the fucking inner city, right? And it's really fucking hard to escape, right? And you're getting like this 30K, right? And then you're hitting that cliff, right? And you need more money to like sustain your family and shit. When you're actually taking two jobs, that's like when it matters. And that's only like 10% of them, right? But it's like, it's bad.